Greetings, beautiful souls, from beautiful but little rainy Prague. So here we are exploring the cosmic consciousness and the earth consciousness all around the world. So behind me is the Vyšehrad. It's a beautiful story of the Vyšehrad and the ancient, we can call them the ancient Czech people settling here and predicting a wonderful, wonderful life and fame and opulence and success for the city of Prague. So approximately in about the 8th century, there's this story of the Libuše, which we all Czech people know, that the Libuše predicted that up there will be this beautiful city, which fame will touch to the stars, or which we can say that the stars will reflect its beauty and the love and the fame within this beautiful part of the country. And it is very interesting because the Czech and especially Prague and the area around here is known for the stone of the Moldavite, a beautiful beautiful stone, tektite. I hope I call it right, a tektite, that fell out of the sky here about 15 million years ago. Now, the history says that it came from Pleiades. So 15 million years ago, this huge meteorite hit the part of what today we will call the Prague. And its stone is lying here close to the deposits of the river Vltava, which we call Moldavia. I think that's where the Moldavite came from. So I want to show you here is the beautiful river of Vltava, Moldavia. Absolutely beautiful. And behind me is a Prague. And in that kind of the corner, that big yellow building, it's the Prague's castle. So the Libuše was predicting having this moment of the seeing into the future, which she was actually very famous for, and saying, you know, you will build a castle up there and this is gonna be the most amazing place for the Czech people or for anybody that will come here. So the cosmic consciousness here is very connected, in my opinion, to Pleiades, because the deposit of the Moldavite. And we all know the Moldavite all around the world. You know that if you want to buy the true and real Moldavite, you buy it from, that originates from the Czech Republic, that was found on the Czech Republic. So if the Moldavite came from Pleiades, Pleiadians are soul healers, so it's a very soul healing place. It is such a rich place to really touch your heart and open yourself, welcome love and happiness in your life. And I think that's what this place is. It took me 26 years to return back, to make that journey back, because, you know, the life takes us all around. And we don't always feel like we have a choice to do the things that we would like to do. We adjust ourselves alive. And I always speak about this cosmic consciousness and the choices. Sometimes just a life happened to us, right? And we need to make a choice to adjust our life than living with a broken heart and unhappiness and complain about everything. We cannot always choose to which place you necessarily want to be right now, the physical kind of the way, you know, that I want to stand by the Vyšehrad, that I want to look and enjoy a beautiful river of Moldavia, Vltava, and or go and visit the Prague's castle or the Karl's Bridge, which by the way is spectacular, or seeing the astrological clock, which is spectacular as well. But we can choose how do we feel about it. And that goes, you know, with the cosmic consciousness here. If you think about it, you know, Europe or this part of the Czech Republic and Poland and part of the German, but I will speak for the Czech Republic that I know, has been a a hard time between the 12th to 16th centuries, when there's been so much of persecution, the witch trials, when you could not be different, when you could not be the way of who you want to be, but when you have to adjust yourself to fit a society and life. And if you have not done that, you could be burned on the stake, or you will be tortured, your heart will be cut off, right? And I'm just speaking about the gifted people. And so now we are living here in the 21st century, and we can be gifted, we can use our gifts, we can connect to Pleiades or any kind of the constellation, we can have any kind of the faith, any kind of the religion that we would like to have. And that is precious and that is beautiful. And perhaps now is the time of that healing that comes to it, to let it go and the rest, to let go of the past of this life and past of all lifetimes that we all had, and connect to a place like this, or just to get the Moldavite and connect to your Moldavite and accept the love that is all around us, accept the happiness and enjoy the living that happiness. The cosmic consciousness is here and the earthly consciousness is holding it for us. So what I love about the Libusha, why I have chosen this particular place to share with you, is that the grandfather Czech and all the group came here in about the 8th century. And they were all gifted people, if you think about it. Grandfather Czech climbed the Mount Sheep, which is like a little tiny mount compared to the mountains where I grew up from. And he had a wooden stick, and he put the wooden stick into the land, and the wooden stick sprouted leaves. And he says, this is a fertile land. This is the land that will be so good for our children, for the future. This is the land that is rich in the soil, that is abundant with the animals, because they had to eat, right? And it is true. It does make me emotional because it's a beautiful place. But anyway, back to Libusha. They all are gifted. There's a story of the Joseph of Arimathea coming to France and then the UK and proving literally the people there, to the Druids, that they came here with the Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. And we do have gifts that are not extraordinary. That is something that if you study, if you practice, that if you devote a little bit time through your day to practice, every single one of us can develop. None of us is privileged or blessed from the heaven more than the other. It is our soul, it is our personal devotion and personal discipline to develop ourselves in a way as we would like to be, so we can enrich the life of the others, that we can share here with the others. So anyway, the group of these very gifted people came here, and that story again can be compared to the Joseph of Arimathea, coming like there's the same story. He put the stick into the land, and in 3 days the wooden stick sprouted the leaves. And everybody says like, wow, this is magic, this is amazing. And they accepted them. So here there wasn't other people who would accept them. They didn't have to chase any other people out of this place. The earth accepted them. The earthly consciousness literally gave them this sign and the symbol saying, yes, if you want, this can be your home. Of course you will have to work hard to build your house and grow your food and hunt the animals so you can eat and you can have a skin of them, because winter is still cold and harsh here. But if you want this to be your home, if you want this to be your safe place, I accept you. Everything, come to these big cycles once in the few thousands of years. So there was the 8th century, then we went through this horrible trial between the 12th to the 16th centuries of, be strictly what they want you to be, otherwise you will be killed. And it's the earth, there's good, there's bad, there's in between, and there are these trials, that we go through. And we are here in the 21st century when we can be whatever we want to be. And that people will not judge you. Oh, even if they judge you, they're definitely not gonna burn you in this lifetime. This lifetime is about to choose how we are going to feel about ourselves, how we are going to feel. That's where it all starts. And then when the all doors open, and I hope that the all doors open for you. Now there's the ending of this beautiful story of the Libusha, when it says that she buried her, throw the golden cradle with the baby, with the golden baby, not the real baby, into the river of the Moldavai. Vltava. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it in English, to be honest. And then that golden cradle with a golden baby inside will surface the Prague, and I guess the whole country, or all this place would be the blessed place, would be a rich place, would be a happy place, would be the place of where the golden age will begin. And I think that we are getting beyond of separating ourselves, that this is my country or this is your country. We are the one world, one nation, one heart. And I'm sure they wish for that as well. They wish to find a land where the gifted people, weird people, old people will fit and will be normal, and where they will thrive and live the life filled with love and happiness. So here you have it. There's the Prague. One last time. And there you go. A beautiful place. Even on the rainy day, there's that energy that just fills you with peace and touches your heart, that opens your heart in a way that it's beautiful. It's nothing invasive, it's very peaceful. And again, it's our choice to welcome that love in our life, welcome the happiness in our life. You can have a people and situation and the land showering you with love from the morning to evening. But if you do not accept it, then nothing much will happen. Then you say, I don't have love, I don't have these opportunities, I don't have this. But did you accept it at the time when it was given to you? So if there's one thing that we want to take out of this place, of this beautiful cosmic consciousness, the earthly consciousness, the Pleiadian consciousness here, is to open our heart and welcome this goodness inside. Welcome it in and make the best out of it. The same like behind me. You can see the winery. There's a little wine plants that's gonna grow, the mighty and beautiful, and they will harvest the wines, and then out of the wine you can make the wine. Out of the grapes you make the wine, right? And it is up to you if you're gonna make it or not. It is up to you, up to all of us, if we're going to plant the seeds and grow the plant, if we're going to harvest the grapes, if we're going to make a wine or the jelly, or just to eat them like that. Choice is always ours. And after the choice, we have to put that choice in action. So it's these action reaction. So if I make a choice and I take the action based on my choice, which is supposed to be good, right? Then there's a reaction. There is that thing that comes after that will enrich our life or will make our life miserable, because it always can go both ways. But the hope and the faith is that we're gonna make good choices and we will accept all of this within our heart. So I love you all. You have a wonderful time and enjoy this little tiny time with me from Prague. And even though I was originally born in the different city and grew up in the mountains, more to the north side of the Czech Republic. This is part of the home. So enjoy it with me. And I wish you love and light. From my heart to yours. Ciao, ciao.